Hey guys, Dawn here. Today I'm sharing how I made this fun Slimline birthday card for Denise, the owner of Whimsy Stamps. I wanted to make something that was fun and I really wanted to use the Gnome stamp set just because I think gnomes are cute on birthday cards. I'm using it with the Happy Day Balloons stamp set, and you could purchase the matching dies set separately if you wanted to. Nothing makes a great birthday card like a bunch of balloons, and I'm using the balloons along with the sentiment tiles Heartfelt Thoughts stamp set. I'll use the Happy Day one, so let's get started. To save a little time, I stamped and die cut the gnome and the balloons already. You can disregard the purple balloon and the smiley face. I decided not to use them. And the first thing I'm going to do is color this entire balloon with R20. And then I'm going to bring in the R22 to kind of highlight around the edge of the balloon. And then I'm just going to blend it all in with the R20 again. I colored the gnome's hand and feet with E44. And then I color the stripes on his hat with B05. I color the triangles with B01, and then I color the upside down triangles with Y02. I outlined his beard with W5, and then I'm just going to color the entire beard in with W1. I color his nose and face with E00 cotton pearl. I went ahead and I re-stamped the square balloon and I stamped the Happy Day sentiment on it. Originally I colored the whole balloon, and then when I went to stamp on it I realized that wasn't going to work. I color in the Happy Day words with C9, but if I had to do it again, I would use C7 for the outline and blend it with C5 because I felt like the C9 and C7 combination I used was a little too dark, so the words didn't stand out that much. Then after I was done videotaping this, I realized I could have outlined the letters with my white Jelly Roll pen. I think that would have made the words kind of stand out a little bit more. So I just wanted to point those two things out to give you another option. I colored all around the sentiment with Y15, and then I used Y17 to make the edges a little bit darker around the balloon. I decided to go with another oval balloon, and I thought the blue color went a little bit better than the purple one. I colored the entire balloon with the B01 that I used on his hat for the triangles, and then I highlighted the edges with the B05 that I used for the stripes on the hat. And then I went back and I blended it all together with the B01 again. I took my white Jelly Roll pen and made some lines on the balloons. I'm going to die cut this rectangle from the Slimline card builder die set. And then I'm going to use the Slimline Bunting borders die set to die cut some pink, blue, and yellow triangle banners to match the balloons. And then I'm going to just cut the banners down to 3 triangles so that they fit better on the Slimline card without hanging off of the edges. I cut a piece of white cardstock to 8.5 by 7, and then I scored it at 3.5 for my card base. I cut a piece of black cardstock to 8 5/16 by 3 3/8. I cut a piece of white craft foam and I adhered it to the back of the white rectangle because I wanted to add some dimension to the card. Then I adhered the white rectangle to the black cardstock, and then I adhered the entire thing to the white card base. I adhere the blue and pink bunting to the top of the card, and then I'm going to adhere the yellow one to the bottom of the card. I took some black string I had and I taped it to the back of the balloon so that it didn't fall off, and then I put some foam tape on the balloon. I tied the 3 strings together with a knot so that it looked like the gnome would be holding a bunch of balloons. I adhere the 3 balloons to the card front and then I'm going to glue the string down so that it doesn't move around on the card. I put foam tape on the back of the gnome and I adhere him to the front of the card, and then I adhere his hand over the string. I'm using my favorite black matte confetti from This Calls for Confetti, and I'm just randomly putting them on the card, and I just used my glue and jewel picker to adhere them down. And then to finish off the card, I wanted to add some shine to the balloons in the gnome's hat, and the best thing I like for that is to use my clear Wink of Stella pen, and I just brush it all over the balloons and the hat, and it's very easy to do, and it gives the card just that little extra something. And that's just going to complete my card for today. I want to thank you for joining me on the Whimsy Stamps YouTube channel. I would love for you to leave a comment below and let me know what you think of the card. Be sure to subscribe to the Whimsy Stamps YouTube channel and their other social media platforms so you don't miss out on any upcoming releases and great inspirational videos. Also, check out their website for all their new releases. And as always, I want to thank you for spending your time with me and have yourself a wonderful day.